All right, y'all, hear me out. This is for sure the most common question I get. How many calories should I actually be eating to lose weight? And I get it. Every source you check is going to spit out a different number, and nobody's going to explain why. Today, we're fixing that. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to find your caloric target, why it's set for you, and what to do with it once you have it. Welcome to Fitness Simplified, where I take my years of experience as an athlete, certified personal trainer, and group fitness coach to show you that fat loss and fitness doesn't have to be as hard as y'all make it. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and do that now and turn on the notifications so you don't miss the next one. And if you're finding this helpful, go ahead and like the video too. All right, enough of that. Let's get to work. Now, before we get into the actual number, you got to understand why everyone seems to have a different answer when you look this up. That answer or that reason is real simple. There is no universal answer. There is no one size fits all scenario. This ain't Miss Sophia's pants at the end of the color purple. All right. Your calorie target is based on you. It's based on your height, your weight, your age, your activity level, and your goals. All of that goes into this big equation to help you figure out where you need to be. So when someone tells you, "Oh, just eat 1,200 calories a day," they're giving you a random number that has nothing to do with your actual body. In fact, you might want to consider a good throw punch after you finish looking at them sideways. And that's why so many people try a calorie target, then they feel bad, then they don't get results, then they give up, and then you rinse and repeat with somebody else's number, and the cycle continues. So let's actually find your number. The starting point is something called your TDEE. That's your total daily energy expenditure. I know, that sounds complicated, but stay with me because it's actually real simple. Your TDEE is just the total number of calories that your body burns in a day when you factor in everything. When you're chilling, aka your resting metabolism, your workouts, and your daily movement, which includes your NEAT, which is just an acronym for your non exercise activity thermogenesis. This is all the moving you do when you're not thinking about it or trying to do it. So think like when you're talking with your hands or fidgeting or your legs are shaking when you're sitting. Your TDEE is the number of calories you need to eat just to maintain your current weight, but more importantly, is what you need to maintain your body's basic functions. That that part right there is why you have to be extremely mindful of eating too few calories. If you're not giving your body what it needs just to function and maintain its primary functions, you really set yourself up for failure. So your TDEE is your baseline. It's not to lose, it's not to gain, it's to keep you exactly where you are. And this is your starting point. Hey, bro, stop with all the science and tell us how to get to it. Chill out, fam. I got you. The easiest way is to use a TDEE calculator online. I'll drop a link to one in the description. You just plug in your age, your height, your current weight, and how active you are day to day. And it's going to give you a number. That's it. Takes about 2 minutes and you're done. You can do it right now and come back to the video if you really wanted to. Most people are genuinely shocked by how many calories their body actually needs just to function. Once you have your TDEE, here's what you actually do with it. Now, most folks online and even in person are going to tell you just subtract 500 calories from that and eat that many calories every day and you'll lose weight. And I ain't even going to hold you. That will work. But here's my take after working with real people and getting real results. Starting with a 500 calorie deficit right out of the gate is way too aggressive for most people. That's a big drop in what your body is used to getting, and your body feels it real quick, especially if you've been eating way over what you should day to day. Your cravings are going to kick in and it's going to be a beast. By week 2 or 3, most people are miserable and they quit. Instead, and again, hear me out, I recommend starting with a 250 calorie deficit per day. I can already hear what you're thinking. Isn't that slower? Isn't it going to take me longer? Yes, it is. And that's exactly the point. A 250 calorie deficit gives your body time to adjust without feeling like you're starving. It's just sustainable, it's easier to do. And here's the best part that most people don't tell you. Hell, they probably don't even think about it. but it gives you room to work with later. If you start at 500 calories under and you hit a plateau in month 2, you have very little room left to make adjustments when it comes to your calories without going dangerously low. But if you start at 250, you still have time to adjust when you need to. We talked about this in the plateau video a couple of weeks back. Go check that one out if you haven't. Real quick, before we move on, I want to know what you want to see next. Drop a comment below telling me what topic you want me to break down, and I'll cover it. Doesn't matter what it is as long as it's health and fitness related. I literally read every comment, and this channel is built around what you actually want to see and learn about. Before we wrap up, I want to come back to the point of eating too few calories. This seriously can be just as bad for you as eating too many calories, if not worse. When you drop your calories too low, specifically below your BMR, your body starts to panic. It slows your metabolism down to protect itself. It starts breaking down muscle for energy, and you know what that means. Less muscle means slower metabolism long term. So not only do you feel terrible, you actually make it harder for you to burn fat in the future as well. The goal is never to eat as little as possible. The goal is to eat just enough to create a steady, sustainable deficit. And that's it. No more, no less. So here's how it all comes together. Step 1, find your TDEE using a calculator. Use the link for the one I have below. Step 2, subtract 250 calories from that number, and that's your daily target. Step 3, stay consistent with that number. Track your measurements once a week, the way we covered in the other video, and give your body time to respond. Don't panic if the scale doesn't move immediately. Remember that we talked about that in the plateau video as well. Don't go cutting your calories even more, thinking that that's going to speed up the process, because we just covered why that could bite you in the, well, you know. Y'all, fat loss really does not have to be complicated. Find your number, eat a little less than that, stay consistent, and give it time. That's the whole shebang bang. Now, if you want to go back and see how to stick to whatever calorie target you just set, I made a video on exactly that, and you can check it out by clicking here. I'll catch you in the next one.